Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. We had just finished off in the last episode obeying the disembodied voice of a god of light that randomly showed up in a treasure chest and got ourselves the Dawnbreaker. And in the process of doing that, we became the champion of Meridia. So that's not bad. We also picked up the Fiery Souls weapon enchant, which is, in my opinion, the second best weapon enchant in the entire game. And now we're going to go do the quest up here at the Temple of Vermina. This is one of the things that you have to do to unlock the player home that you can get out of Dawnstar. Or the, not the player home, the player homestead. Alright, I want to get off of the reindeer. Yeah, see, this is the problem, right? You just saw what happened there. The problem becomes when you're mounted and you want to get off and fight normally, you know, you have to go through all that nonsense with that animation getting off the horse. And it's a pain in the butt. But anyway. And so, as I've mentioned before, I want to finish the 3 player homesteads before I finish out the Civil War quest line, which changes out some of the Jarls. And some of the quests for that can be a little glitchy. Yes, Talos was a mistake. Lost Legends. I thought that was a quest book. Maybe not. Oh, yes, it is. Okay. Now, there's also a book or two in here, in this particular dungeon, that are huge, unique books that look really good on bookshelves inside of a player home. So I'm going to make it a point to grab those.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Were they successful?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
Why is it dangerous if they're asleep?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate, and they'll awaken. Both orcs and priests alike.
What does the miasma do?
The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process.
Is it dangerous?
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all.
Well, that sucks.
Once we get inside, all will become clear.
Well, lead the way.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
You can get this dungeon going. Ooh, chest. This immediate lockpick snap. There we go.
This way, my son. Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open.
When in doubt, blast it with fire.
Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here. Behold the skull of corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come,
Good call.
There's no time to lose.
This place seems to be full of that gas you were talking about, buddy. Is this really somewhere we want to be?
Take heed, they've awakened.
Enough! This ends.
No soul gem large enough. Alright. So now I need the black soul gems. Which unfortunately before got filled with those common souls.
Damn it! The priest must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Looks difficult to breach.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
You seem to know an awful lot about this place, buddy.
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
Why keep it a secret?
When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
Well, that's a worthy task to undertake. I guess I'm ready.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
I'm always in favor of
The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
I'm always in favor of some personal redemption. Come on, buddy, hurry up. You said you still have your key to the library. Is that it? Yeah. He's just gonna take a while.
Here.
This guy walks really slowly from what I remember.
Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within.
Well, the Silver Flame crossbow stands ready.
Time for your final rest. It's nothing. Awaken and perish.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
There it is. The Dream Stride. So this is a nice, unique book that I think looks really good on bookshelves and player housing. And as far as I know, there's no other book that looks like it in the game, and you can only find it here. And I think you might need it to complete the quest, but it's been a while since I've been in here. The Firmament's another good book. Then I think we have to go downstairs.
This library used to be filled with volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need
Someone
is still
there?
intact.
Wait, we're still under attack.
Oh, yeah!
Feel the benevolence of Mara.
He comes in and clubs the dead body.
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need.
Clubs the dead body, shouting, "Taste the benevolence of Mara." I love this guy. All right, what am I looking for?
We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called The Dream Stride.
Yes, okay, so I do need
The
this.
tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere.
Yeah, I found it.
Let me take a look.
I do want that book
Mara
back.
be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor.
Is that some kind of potion?
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
That's amazing.
Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
I'm gonna be your test subject then, huh?
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
That sounds dangerous. Are you sure?
I will not lie to you. There is some risk involved. The last time the torpor was embarred could have been decades ago. But I swear upon Lady Mara that I will do everything within my power to prevent any harm from befalling you.
Alright, where can we find it?
All believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
Alright.
The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
Whoop.
Defilers! Kill the defilers!
Oh, I did kill the defiler. Yeah, sucks to be that dude. Alright, down we go. This alchemical laboratory. Oh boy, there's a whole bunch of them. Stupid follower got in the way. Hey, stop that.
Now
Okay.
that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor.
How do I know what it looks like?
It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here.
Okay.
The torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me.
I will do that. And I'm also gonna ransack this place. Because this is a treasure trove of alchemy stuff. A lot of which I have probably not tried yet. So there's a good chance I'll learn a significant amount of new alchemy effects out of this. And there's some potions too, that's always good. And a random carrot. Alright, we got the torpor. Got all this other stuff. Random potions. Ah, look at that. Cotton hidden behind the little banner there. Yeah, these Vermina robes, they look cool on like a mannequin, but unfortunately they're very human flesh. They're very inefficient in terms of
Yes,
like
my son.
a weight to
What is
value
it I can help
ratio.
with?
Alright, I think that's all there is in here. I found the torpor.
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs.
No, just me.
So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drake.
Now?
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
All
Let's
right.
continue. We still have much to do.
What could possibly go wrong?
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Varen.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
I've made my peace. I'm ready.
Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thoric, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Agreed. To the death.
Then let it be done.
Alright, I can't interact with anything, so I guess I have to just run through here and find some hotspot or something that I gotta talk to. Oh, they're frying that guy.
You'll need to do better than that.
They will need to do better than that. I'll just zip through that lightning. Okay, here we go. I love how they conveniently had their, like, poison gas ready to go on the pull of a chain. So what now? Cool.
It worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it.
You have now. That was, remarkable, as if I was actually there.
How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull.
Yeah, we can talk about it later. Let's get going.
Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend. Come, we must get to the skull and destroy it.
Back to sleep.
They mustn't stop us.
They're still...
Oh! Oh! That was kind of brutal. Loot all this on the way through. Random chest with a ruby in it, not bad. Small antlers, not bad. Some good alchemy stuff. We've actually gotten a lot of good alchemy ingredients out of this place.
They mustn't stop us. Like the bite of a flea. Victory is...
Victory is... Oh! Pile of money and some potions and a chest. Oh, adept lock. Come on. There we go. I've probably got like 2 or 3 level ups stored by now. Oh, I didn't even see that guy was...
You paid your blasphemy.
Soul gem fragments, not interested. I need full soul gems. Oh, here we go. I think this is a boss fight.
Wait. There, Thoric, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you.
No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies.
I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara.
Then you leave me no choice. For Lady Mara.
Ruda! Lucky hit.
That's all you've got?
Come on, Thoric. Down you go.
Vermina, forgive me.
Well, those guys put up like no fight whatsoever. Here I was prepared for the worst.
I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends.
Not anymore.
Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so?
Well, they were trying to kill us, buddy.
And had they succeeded, Dawnstar's fate would be sealed. You have a unique way of looking at things, my friend. It's time. The skull must be destroyed.
I agree.
You'll stand back. I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. First, an incantation to remove the barrier. I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you.
Huh?
When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you.
I doubt it.
Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
Yeah, I'm not doing what you say, Vermina. I'm kind of a champion of Meridia already, and Azura. Went with the good guys. So none of this weird evil skull staff god command is gonna get followed. Come on, finish your thing. It gives you a lot of time to sit here and think about whether or not you want to murder this guy. There we go.
Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me.
Are you going to be alright?
In time, I believe I will. I'd constructed a meager shrine to Mara in the antechamber where we entered. My intention was to spend the rest of my years here, burying the past and praying for forgiveness. But instead, I wish to offer my services to you. If you ever wish to journey with me, I'll be here.
Well, thank you.
There's no need to thank me. What you did was for the people of Dawnstar. If anyone should be thanked, it should be you.
Alright. We are done with this place. Now, we gotta run back and tell everyone in Dawnstar that they can try going to sleep. And hopefully the general store will actually be open so we can dump some of this loot. We did pick up quite a bit. I thought I saw a potion there. It's released the miasma again. What could go wrong? Do I still have... I do, good. Wanted to make sure I didn't lose that book. Oh, it's not the way to go. Here we are. The meager shrine to Mara. So when we go back to Dawnstar, if memory serves, we're going to get a mission from the Jarl to go kill some giants or something. And I think that's what opens up the ability to buy the homestead.
Yes? I'm late. Gotta run.
I work for the Wind Peak Inn. You should head on inside.
It's actually where I was going.
Come on in. Just stoked the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. I'm sorry. My mind was just somewhere else. Do you need a room? Drink?
The Wind Peak Inn features the finest bard in all of Dawnstar. Me. Our hero claims...
Oh, I really don't want to hear the singing. I was kind of hoping one of them would make some comment about being able to sleep again.
The nightmares in Dawnstar have lifted, and I hear you helped that happen. You have my thanks. Don't bother me again unless it's
I'm
important.
Skald's housecarl, and head of his guard in Dawnstar.
We are poised for glory, Yod. The Empire will never take Dawnstar, while every last man, woman, and child here draws breath.
With respect, Jarl, you can't ask everyone to throw themselves against trained legionnaires. Let's leave the fighting to the Stormcloaks.
You're right. Why dilute the glory with too many souls fighting over it? We'll drive out the Empire and be celebrated as heroes when we win.
If we win, this war's gonna drag on for years. I can feel it. We
Oh,
need to
it's
prepare
not.
for a long struggle ahead.
Enough of your dire predictions. We will talk about this another time. You're not as dumb as you look.
Is Dawnstar prepared for dragon attacks?
The only reason dragons are attacking is because Talos is angry with us for turning our backs on him. As soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the dragons will vanish. Mark my words.
Yeah, how's Darkstar faring in the war?
Oh, the Stormcloaks are destined to win this fight. Talos is with us, and when you fight under a Divine's blessing, victory is assured. Dawnstar has a history of being the site of battles that have crippled the fate of the Empire. I hope this remains true. Don't bother me again unless it's important.
I had hoped life would be simpler here, but war seems to find a way of following me. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Yeah, I'll see what you got for sale. If you'll buy... I am not selling you the Dawnbreaker. And if you'll buy any of this junk I got out of that temple... And do you have anything worth buying? You have a couple of grand soul gems, but they're very expensive.
Back to another fine day in Dawnstar.
Alright, well I was hoping the Jarl was gonna give me... Level 16. I was hoping the Jarl was gonna give me the mission to go kill the giants, but it might be level gated. I seem to recall that you can't actually do that until you're much higher level. Such is Skyrim sometimes. Alright, well, what I need to do right now, I'm going to head back to the farm real quick. And I'm going to drop off some goodies in here. Iron ingots, steel ingots, and I'm actually going to drop off the silver sword. Alright. Now, one thing I know is not level gated is the quest in Morthal to unlock the player home here. Or if it's level gated, it's very low. So I should actually be able to do this, like, right now.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. That...
Wrong button. Cannot wait while being asked to leave. No one was asking me to go anywhere.
I haven't Mother's gift. Not quite. But I've seen things.
What's wrong with Yorick?
My brother is sensitive. He has trouble focusing his attention on things. We were taking him to the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun, just so the healers could make sure he was in good health. And they say he's fine. Are you heading to Whiterun? Could you take this letter to the priestess, Danica Purespring? It's a note about Yorick's health.
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. All right, then.
If you stand before me to accuse me of sacrificing children or eating the hearts of the dead, you may save your breath.
Whoa, buddy.
I have done no such thing, nor do I intend to. I simply wish to live my life in peace.
Whoa, calm down. Why would anyone accuse you of that?
The people of Morthal would much rather weave their own horrid tales about my life than simply ask me for the truth. If they choose to fear me in their ignorance, that's their choice, but it will not change what is true.
Well, okay then. Why set up shop in Morthal?
As anyone will tell you, Morthal can be a dangerous place. My talents are useful here. I help maintain order, even if it goes unnoticed.
Alright, well, we're just going to wait for the sun to come up. Get some nice blue mountain flower going.
You need to leave.
Why?
So, life has brought you to Morthal, and to me. What purpose this serves we will no doubt see. Welcome.
Is there some kind of trouble in Morthal, and do you always speak in rhyme?
That which is unknown can create unease, even fear. It is to be expected. Some fear our new resident wizard. As they grow to know him, they will accept him. Time will prove me right.
Okay, where do you stand on the war?
I stand where I have always stood, here in Morthal. Now is not the time to fight amongst ourselves. I fear dark days approach, and all of Skyrim's strength will be needed.
Okay.
You will not disrespect Jarl Idgrod while in this hall. Do we have an understanding?
Why would I disrespect her?
It's no secret that Jarl Idgrod is different. It's also no secret that there are rumors about her and her visions. I won't repeat them, and I won't allow them to be spread under this roof.
Okay.
Now you go about your business. Until next time. Need something?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you were going to start that quest chain.
I do what I can to see that Idgrod's time isn't wasted, and that she only has to deal with important matters.
Is there something you need?
I'm, looking for work. Got any leads?
The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details. All right.
All right, well, I will do that, just not right this second. Alright. I'm actually looking for some information about this house that burned down out here. That sounds like... Yep. Ooh. Lots of good alchemy stuff down here. Yeah, this house has seen better days.
Finally, someone comes in. Kick off your boots, stay a while. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I got nothing but time these days.
Fishing map. Okay, well, that's a steal, so I'm not going to take it. I'm kind of hoping that you've got one of those, like, little quest things on one of these shelves. Oh, it didn't hurt to check.
Welcome to the Moorside. If you need anything, I'll be around. Good to have a customer.
What's the story with that burned down house?
Hrogar's house? It burned down not too long ago. It's a real pity about his wife and kid. The screams woke half the town.
That sucks.
Most folk won't go near it now for fear it's cursed.
How did the fire start?
Hrogar claims it was a hearth fire. Some folks say Hrogar started it himself.
With his own wife and kid inside?
That's what they say. See, he's living with Alva now. That started the day after the fire. It ain't right moving in with a new love the day after your kin die like that.
And of course, they can't prove he murdered them.
Aye. Our Jarl would sure like to know if he did, though. Might even pay to find out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, let's go talk to the Jarl about that.
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once...
Tamriel is full of wisdom and magic, if one is willing to look for it. Few have their eyes open.
I hear you want someone to look into that house fire.
Hrogar's house fire? Well, he lost his wife and daughter in the blaze. My people believe it to be cursed now. Who am I to gainsay them?
You're the Jarl, but what does Hrogar say happened?
Hrogar blames his wife for spilling bear fat in the fire. Many folk think he set the fire himself.
Why would he do that to his own family?
Lust can make a man do the unthinkable. The ashes were still warm when he pledged himself to Alva.
Scumbag. So, why haven't you arrested him?
On rumor and gossip? No. But you, a stranger, might find the truth for us. Sift through the ashes that others are too fearful to touch. See what they tell you. Should you prove him guilty or innocent, I will reward you.
Okay. Well, we will do
Hrogar's
that.
fate is in your hands.
Alright, so we're going to go check out the house. But before that, I have to take a quick break, so I will be back in a moment after I save the game. Well, okay, now we have a little ghost.
Who's there? Is that you, Father?
No, who are you?
Helgi, but Father says I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Are you a stranger?
No, I'm a friend. Do you know what happened?
The smoke woke me up. I was hot and I was scared, so I hid. Then it got cold and dark. I'm not scared anymore. But I'm lonely. Will you play with me?
If I do, will you tell me who set the fire?
Okay, let's play hide and seek. You find me, and I'll tell you. We have to wait for nighttime, though. The other one is playing too, and she can't come out until then.
The other one? What do you mean?
I can't tell you. She might hear me. She's so close. If you can find me first, I can tell you.
Alright, that's more than a little ominous. Let me see if these kids know
Papa says
anything.
that I shouldn't keep waiting. Why not? Mom has to come home sometime.
Come back, little kid.
My mother and father died years ago. Valiant takes care of me now.
Alright, guess they don't
Who
know
are
anything
the
about the
Stormcloaks?
hide-and-seek game.
Why would Mama want to spend time with them?
Ooh, more
instead of
swamp
me?
pod. I still gotta find out at some point what I did to commit a crime and lose my Crusader armor. Alright, well, I guess I gotta wait till after dark. And I think I need to look for the ghost of the little kid, like, off at the cemetery or something in the back of town.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet.
No, you're not. Alright, we'll take a look. I think this is where you're supposed to go.
Never should have come here.
Yeah, taste the Dawnbreaker. That's what Laylet the vampire gets.
You found me! Layla was trying to find me too, but I'm glad you found me first. Layla was told to burn Mommy and me, but she didn't want to. She wanted to play with me forever and ever. She kissed me on the neck, and I got so cold that the fire didn't even hurt. Leilette thought she could take me and keep me, but she can't. I'm all burned up. I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep for a while now.
Poor little kid.
Laylet. She's dead. Ysmir's beard. She's a vampire.
Yeah, you just noticed.
She's dead. Laylet is dead.
What can you tell me about your wife?
Laylet. I thought she left to join the Stormcloaks. Oh, my poor Laylet.
Did you notice anything strange before she left?
She began to spend a lot of time with Alva. Yet just a week before, she despised her. In fact, the night she disappeared, she was supposed to meet Alva. Alva told me later that she never showed up. I never got to tell her goodbye.
That sucks. Well, I think they may have met after all.
You think Alva? But that means...
Yup.
Ye gods, you think Alva is a vampire?
Yup. It's a possibility we can't ignore.
No, you're wrong. You must be wrong. Laylet may have met her fate out in the marsh. I refuse to believe Alva had anything to do with this. There is no way you can prove it to the Jarl. I hope Alva is not what you think.
Investigate Alva's house. Now, this one's going to be tricky. Under normal circumstances, I would resist needing to break in, you know, running a good aligned character and all that. But we are hunting a vampire, so that is at least some...
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me first.
Yeah, that is at least some justifiable pretext. Now, I don't remember if there's, like, a back door or something. I think this one is Alva's house. Yeah. Yeah, and it's locked. Now, it begs the question, is Alva out and about? Because there is the chance that I can, like, talk to her or something and get invited in. Or I can just wait until day and hope that it's open. But let's go have a look at the inn. Maybe she's actually out and about and in here.
Finally, someone comes in.
What do you want,
Stay a
Imperial?
while. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I got nothing but time these days.
Would you like to buy a lady a drink?
There you
What
are.
would Hrogar say?
I hear you put Laylat out of her misery. Forget about Hrogar. He's always so tired lately. I need someone with a little fire in her blood.
After all, you
Well,
do that
the people here work so hard. These people are like cattle. All they do is work, sleep, and eat.
Aye. Buy you a drink? Mm-hmm.
All right, well,
Now, anything new?
talking to her
Still
didn't
the
do any
same.
good.
I tell you, something's got to be done.
When the time is right.
But I know she's at the inn now, so if we break into her house, and I mean, she's clearly a vampire looking at her eyes, so
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me first.
I don't. So if we break into her house now, we know that she won't be home. However, there's guards
You hear that?
everywhere.
I swear there's something out there.
There's
In the dark.
not. Get out of here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save. I am not a lockpicker on this character, so I am going to use a potion of invisibility. I think I have a couple of them. 30 seconds, and that's extended. Come on. Okay, did I get in here without a bounty?
Now you're mine.
No, I'm not. We'll go into the cellar.
Can't hide from me.
I'm not trying to
What you
hide from
want,
you.
huh?
I'm looking for the journal. I'm just going to leave, buddy. I'll go. Come on, let me through. Just get out of the way.
I'll make you pay.
Yeah, great. Make me pay. Just don't stand there.
Where are you?
Come on, let me through. Let me through. All right, there we go.
I won't let you hurt Alva.
I'm not gonna.
It's I'll have your worst.
You ruined everything.
That's your best, huh?
I'm not getting involved in this.
Enough of this.
This should be good.
Well, that took care of that. I didn't even have to lift a finger. That worked out well. That worked out very well. Now we'll wait till morning and tell the Jarl what happened. How we resolved that particular mess without even having to fight anybody.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
Hmm?
Old fort near Riften.
Yeah.
I'd consider joining up myself.
Tamriel is full of wisdom and magic. Is Hrogar innocent or not?
Alva set the fire. She was the murderer.
Alva? Huh, didn't think she had it in her.
Actually, she's a vampire. She planned to enslave the town.
I assume you have proof? Can't go making accusations like that without proof.
Yep, here's the journal.
So it's true, the traitorous bitch. Morthal owes you a debt. Here, you were promised a reward for solving the crime, but I need one more favor from you. Morthal is still in danger. The journal mentions Movarth, a master vampire I thought was destroyed a century ago. I'll gather together some able-bodied warriors to clean out Movarth's lair. They'll be waiting outside for you to lead them.
Well,
Until next time.
guess we'll go do that.
take us to Movart's lair.
The body's still... The chicken's, like, pecking at the corpse.
Kill the vampire! Kill him!
Destroy him!
Alright, well... We already have Movarth's lair discovered for fast travel. Very conveniently. So we'll head on in. Frostbite spider. Stupid spider. All right.
What was that?
I don't remember my way around in here.
Well, seems like you have a bit of gold left in your pockets, don't you? Yes. Let me just... Is someone there?
Yep. Someone was indeed here.
We are routed! Fall back!
Stupid vampire thrall. Those poor people. That sucks. Aha! Prepare to eat Dawnbreaker.
This is what you want? Do your worst. Let's see what you've got.
Oh no! Oh, that sucks. As I was chugging some healing potions. Alright, guess we'll try that again. I'll be a little more careful this time. Stupid spider. All right. Sucks to be that guy. Let me see what's over here before I go any deeper. That's kind of grotesque.
Well, seems like you have a bit of gold left in your pockets, don't you, my friend? Yes.